My name is Heather Coco Senza Coco Chanel YSL Mrs. Smith. Where is Dylan? Inmate Y12173. Putting on makeup, ticket stacked. Says she's working, never that. Working is just not my jam. Rainbow mom with a master plan. Cadillac CTS, she blew up. Says it's stolen, sold for bucks. Team had to go crazy in her eyes. Calls a gang stalking nationwide. Tesla glare, headlights blink. Come in me, plate stalking is what she thinks. United States of Illinois. Crazy making curated lies. Stealing all of my stuff, spies. Fake eviction notice, surprise. United States of Illinois. Remo mom, cyborg mind, nefarious. The voices amplify.
Shout out to Alyssa and her mom.
Twins gone fast, text the boss. Sent the pic, that job was lost. Pregnant again in Chicago snow. Tinted Belmont toilet, no. I'm being tech box, can't you see? Held in a tent, conspiracy. Yacht club power extension cord. Hair dryer heat, fuck the law. They stole my kid. She screams online. A newborn in a tent. She's out of her mind. United States of Illinois. Healthcare expert beyond compare. Turkey mini loaf aroma in the air. They won't let me talk to my kids, unfair. United States of Illinois. Butter filters and ear tube mic noise. Look alive, investors hear my voice. Make it make sense, paranoid. Savior making faces at the cam. Gold pumps on, thinks he's glam. Eyebrows gone, that smile's a shame. Tight pants cutting off blood to the brain. Dresses like a lady, struts real proud. Thinks it's sweet made weed legal, what a clown. Doppelganger X, which one's real? Xavier's got a button, what's the deal? What is going on in his head?
Shout out to Dolly Parton.
¿Cómo es en este pinche mundo que una mujer está llorando, gritando, llamando a la pinche policía y nunca vienen? Pero cuando está raining outside, tengo mucho frío, no tengo fucking socks. They stole all my fucking socks. They stole all my fucking socks. Arrested, screaming, losing her shit. Don't take my mom bracelets, legit. Botox attack, half her face. They broke in and injected meat case. Pooping in her toilet again. Files police reports to the end. Feel like the kid's name scrambled tight. None of them is shit, she's not too bright. Says they remotely make her piss in her car. Excuse me, miss. United States of Illinois. I wanna file charges on everybody. Where are my sponsors? Somebody. United States of Illinois. Pancakes and duster. It's a turn up.
Welcome to Feral Saturday, you guys. I hope you're having a great Saturday. Ugh, here's my downloads folder. I just woke up, so I was sleeping. This is where we left off yesterday. So this is right after we saw Heather's LinkedIn video. So if we're going in chronological order, my camera wouldn't recognize. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it'll recognize later. I had to fiddle with the phone, but I was like, I was already late. I think I was like 2 or 3 minutes late. So here I am. We're here. Okie dokie. Let's see what this happens here. This is the first call-in. That's not the wrong. There we go. This is the first call-in that happened. So I haven't seen either of the call-ins. I edited them because one, I don't know, there was like a kid's face or something. So I cut that. So we just see Heather instead. And then there was like some glitching that I took out of the second one. So, but I didn't really listen to them all the way through. Let's see. Oh, I did hear Heather be hella racist, actually. She was super racist. That's what I did hear. That's why it's titled this. And then I'm going to try to get through everything else tonight. I think we can do it. I'm drinking coffee. I think we can do it. Oh, no. No Apple Music. Get the hell out of there. I do have the no Apple. Okay, that's because I didn't press the play button first. That's my bad. My bad, you guys. So she was just silent doing her makeup before this.
Hey, listen!
Xavier, expedite the process. Xavier, hurry up! Hurry up! Here's Norman! Xavier!
At Kylie Mikey super chatted $3.53. Happy Feral Saturday.
Oh, thanks, Kylie. Thank you for the 5. Happy Feral Sunday, I think, to people in Australia. Unless my times is off. So they're both just silent, I guess, for some reason.
Hey, Heather. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Where are we going?
I haven't decided yet.
Did we get the job?
Not the one we wanted.
So we're still looking?
Yes, actively looking.
Okay. Where's X?
I don't know. I think he's at the zoo or somewhere in that area.
The zoo? Like in Lincoln Park? Remember when they used to live by the zoo in the tent?
Oh, that's interesting.
What was that?
I said, that's interesting.
Oh, yeah. He's not been doing very much these days. Getting some sun, I think.
He's enjoying his summer, I guess.
That's a fabulous way of putting it.
It's fucking hot. Girl Xavier summer.
I'm not quite sure how accurate
Classy broad summer.
it is, but very, very diplomatic.
I thought you weren't going to say anything. You put us on hold. We can't comment. You're not saying anything. You were just doing your makeup.
Yeah. She has, well, I mean, she went live on YouTube today. She had comments on.
Yep.
This was before that.
But you have to tell us what you're doing.
When I'm doing my makeup lives.
But then tell us what you're using. We want to know more about what you use, what you're putting, what brush you use.
Well, you see bugs in fridge. It's very seldom that I get any peace in this life. So I like to just do my makeup and go live when I'm in a situation where I feel like going live will be in my best interest. But since it's my live,
Oh, the impulse thing? I have the impulse thing. The impulse thing told me to not go live. At least at my mom's place for the most part. But now it's like, yeah, we gotta go live. But like, she could. I would never just go live and not talk or say anything. That'd be crazy.
doesn't always mean that I have to be running narrative, right?
That is true, but we're nice. See, we're nice. We're not attacking you. We're just having a pleasant conversation.
I think that that's yet to be determined.
Why?
Well, because in this world, we don't all have our own space of safety. And so if we turn to something like social media for the purpose of creating our own safe space, and we choose to share whatever we want.
I think their names is Bugs in the Fridge, based off what Heather just said there, but I don't know who they are.
And someone invites themselves, and we first think, oh gosh, I don't know if I want to accept this invitation because this is my safe space. Then you go ahead and accept the invitation. There becomes this spoken or unspoken obligation to entertain.
Right.
Your safe space isn't necessarily an entertainment space. And I think that people
Well, a fucking Instagram live stream isn't a safe space, especially if you're accepting invites or whatever the hell this is. I don't know how this happens. I don't know if Heather opens this up or if she just accepts people coming onto the live. She doesn't do this usually, so why is she trying to say it's her safe space? That's weird.
think that social media for everyone is either a space of entertainment or a space of obligation. Social media is a million different things. People use it for business, they use it for advocacy, they use it as a safe space. So I think that it's just one of those things, you know, that depending on your mood and your environment and what's going on, you should be permitted to go on a live and not even say a single word if you want, right?
Yeah,
It
but I
would
think
be
that also,
different if you were asking me, will I participate in your live as a guest? Or if I was saying, someone pay me $50 to go live and entertain you. But on my own Instagram, I can turn it on and set it in the grass if I want. It's my safe space. But you have a great day. Bye, you guys. Oh.
So that was weird. That was just fucking weird. But the second one's better. She does this one in between. I think the next one I don't know. But when we see it, when she says, hold on, I named the file. Gold Grills. When she says Gold Grills, I have a another copy here without the glitching in it.
Hi, you guys. So I just wanted to let everyone know that the collagen squeezies from Whole Foods are fucking disgusting. Ugh, the smell is awful. Let me show you. One moment. Here it is.
What is that? She's been eating that? That doesn't even look like it's supposed to be a thing to be eaten. Is she supposed to eat that?
Oh my god, so yuck. I took like 2 swigs of it. Ugh.
Swigs?
The texture, I just cannot. It's like a...
It looks like cream or something.
It's just not good. So do not get that if you don't like it. I mean, if you don't have to. But with...
Oh, you're supposed to mix it with something. Okay. Because that's, yeah, that's a, just, I don't know. It's a weird way to put a drink.
Being said, the stalkers are back in full force. Some black guy in a red SUV stalked me to the Whole Foods at Clybourne and Kingsbury. I believe it's Clybourne and Kingsbury. And I flicked him off.
Oh, nice.
And said to him, go away.
Oh my goodness.
Go away. And I put forth a very intentional, like I imagined like a force field shooting out of my hand.
What the fuck is this?
Surrounding him in a frozen matter. And I said, like this.
Oh my god, like Sub-Zero.
You know, with a push. And then guess what happened?
Did he freeze?
I moved around to the Whole Foods at Cicero and Peterson.
Oh, Heather, don't stop the story now. What the fuck is... Oh my goodness. I wasn't anticipating such a crazy story. I wasn't ready for that.
This one's not bad. R-E-B-B-L, re-B-B-L, like get another BBL.
Rebel?
I've never had a BBL
Rebel?
before, but
That's not code for get another BBL. Whoa. Cindy's cat's jumping on the keyboard or something.
I prefer thin. The body that I have now is the one I prefer. Maybe just like I have an hourglass shape, you know? So, but I just don't have like a big fat, you know, I don't want that. So, I never want to have that again, ever in my life.
Cocoa pumpkin booty? Big ass. Okay.
I don't find anything about that to be desirable. I think it's really gross. And I actually regret thoroughly ever having that, ever. I think that it's a sexualized a sexualized kind of body build. It's a body build that's not associated with any identity
I guess she was just doing a bunch of Bulgarian split squats or something. I don't know, working out her glutes. She's saying it's a bodybuild now.
other than sex. So I don't like it, at all, in any way, shape, or form. And I would rather be in the body that I'm in right now. I like this body. I feel great here. I
She does magic now.
like having like a really cute, small but perky butt and a flat tummy and small breasts. I just wish that my breasts were a little more like filled with volume at the top, because I told you guys,
Drax, thank you for the cool cat.
I'm 99% sure that they stole volume out of my breasts and put it in Xavier's breasts. I'm
How would they even do that?
not kidding. From one day to the other, I woke up, I went to sleep, I was a C.
Like alien technology. You know how they like the force field? Not the force field. What is that? The tractor beam? They got something like that, but with boob technology.
Full healthy C cup. I woke up the next day and Xavier was a full healthy C cup and I was a no cup. I have like an A now,
Healthy C cup.
or like a B, which is fine. I would just like a little more volume at the
And to know where Xavier is.
top. Maybe with some, sort of, I don't know, something, I'm sure. But no, definitely, I do not ever in my life want to have a BBL. I think it is one of the most just sexualized, but like not in a cute way. I do like the shape of my body, hourglass. And I do like my long legs. Like I have like legs for days. I'm 5'9" without any high heels on.
5'9" on my flat foot.
And my legs are just really like muscular and shapely. I'm very, very strong from my legs. I can press 5 45-pound plates on each side for 12 reps, no problem. And always have been able to for the last several years. I am a beast with my legs. Like I am strong as fuck with my legs. My arms, super lean. Like I don't have any hangy skin or anything like that. Like I'm, I've never been fat. The
Okay.
highest I've ever weighed was 200 pounds when I was 9 months pregnant. With my son, or with Vivi, and I'm 5'9". Now I weigh 123. I always gain between
I mean, she was a little husky after the baby for a bit. But that's to be expected.
60 and 80 pounds during my pregnancies, every single one of them, and I've had 4 of them. Because I just don't force myself to really do much of anything that causes discomfort, and because my weight is so heavy in the front, I always get risk of cervical incompetency, which causes the baby to be born early if you don't go on bed rest. So I had to go on bed rest with Alexis and with Weston,
In the tent?
so that they weren't born early. And when I didn't go on bed rest with the twins, they died at between 14 and 17 weeks. I think it was 16 weeks, but it might have been, I don't know. I don't.
Goodness.
All he has to do is get into the goddamn car so that we can go driving around waiting for orders.
At Patty Cat Bebop super chatted $2.11. Someone got their script filled? Eyes chatty.
Yeah, she is chatty and very imaginative today. Like, the delusions are strong today. Thank you for the 3, Patty.
So rest in peace to Ruby and Rafa.
That's what their names are going to be?
We were going to name,
How come I don't know that? I don't even remember that being a thing.
I already had their names picked out. It was going to be Vivi, Lewis, Alexis, Ruby, and Rafa. But now it's Vivi, Lewis, Alexis, Weston.
Because that spells V-Law. Virtual law. She's like, that's why I'm supposed to be here.
And yeah, so anyways, I am doing some secret shopping now. I'm trying to find the Secret Shopper application. I signed up with a new application.
Oh, right. So she's like pretending to be a secret shopper because she She's not on the app or something? She can't get into the app? She can't get into any app. ACB469, thank you for the cool cat.
Ever. The iSecret Shopper application is the application that I have a balance on, meaning they owe me money. And so I'm trying to re-download, but my new phone, so I have the iPhone and
No. So yeah, I think I read one of the comments that said she just stole Xavier's phone. Like Xavier doesn't have his new phone anymore. Which I don't like that. That's sad.
also have the Galaxy so that I could be in a position to
Xavier's never gonna have a phone again, man.
understand the technology of both operating systems. So I have this phone, which is a Samsung Galaxy.
Hey, man.
And I just traded in those two iPhones, the green one and the black one that Xavier found at the Northbridge Mall. Everyone thinks that those phones are Dylan's and someone else's, but I haven't seen Dylan since 2021, so I don't know why they would think that I would have his phones.
Because you guys say very similar, weird, crazy stuff. So Xavier just stole those phones from the mall? Is that what we're to believe?
And
Xavier, he found them. He found somebody, like, they went over to pay for something and left their phone on the table and he took them.
wanted the phones really bad because they think that he knows some fraud secrets, so they wanted to
These phones have fraud secrets in them, babe. We gotta take them. Let's get out of here.
download what's going on his phone so that they could find out the fraud secrets. But this is my Galaxy phone. I need a new iPhone. So if there's anyone sponsoring this set of circumstances and what they've been doing to us this
Maybe she didn't get his phone. But probably.
far, they deleted my other Insta. So
Brian, thank you for the controller.
the day-to-day journal vlogging and all of that,
You can still do that. You're doing that right here.
they deleted it. The My brand is not for sale. They fucking deleted it. Do you guys know how many brands I have built that they just steal from me? I don't know what to do. I'm not going to get upset about it right now.
What did she get mass reported for? I'm curious, because I've seen people say that she got mass reported and that's why the account went down. But what would she have been, what rule was she breaking on that account specifically? I wonder, because there was nothing too extreme. It was just nonsense like this. So, do you guys know? Lady Best, thank you for the MVP.
I'm very, very worked up at this moment. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what to do with regards to, I fired my therapist.
What? You fired her? You fire therapists? I thought you just stopped going to them.
She was blatantly gaslighting yesterday.
Oh my goodness. No, dude, you need to. Oh my fucking God. She needs to listen to her therapist.
So I have a new therapist that will be starting in the next week. I have within the same, well, it's not the exact same group, but it's an affiliated group that I, learned about. I do not am not interested in maintaining any sort of relationship with anyone who is going to engage in any gaslighting with me. But quite frankly, I know that the only people who can help me for real are very wealthy.
What? I mean, I don't know. Money can get you a lot of places, I guess. Thank you for this crazy fish, Jax.
Very, very wealthy, mostly men.
Wealthy men? Dude, she's doing nefarious stuff, man.
Who will be able to parent me.
What are you talking about right now? Jake Tucker. Oh, have I been saying the Jake Trucker this whole time? Jake Tucker, thank you for the jam and get.
From the
I'm sorry, Jake.
mindset of everything I know. So it can't be like I'm just a young girl. Treat me like I'm brand new to life. I'm not a young girl.
She's doing, I don't know. She's doing something.
I have 4 decades of experience in a lot of heavy shit. I need some older man with technological understanding, a lot of patience, but like almost like radical belief systems.
No. How can she hear these words coming out of her mouth and think, yeah, this is the way?
That go
And this is why this kind of shit is why she doesn't have her kids. Because imagine, like, this is probably like this the whole time with the younger ones too.
all the way to like the farthest point of common sense and then come all the way back and then go all the way over to the other side.
That's, you want an insane person.
Because right now I'm here, right? This is the norm.
We're not in the norm, dude.
Hey, listen.
Who gave you this?
Donald.
Did you spit on it?
No.
Why is it all wet?
I hate you, dude. If you're not gonna eat it, I hate you.
I'm gonna eat it.
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna put my skirt on and go out.
At Patty Cat Bebop super chatted $2.11. What Heather eyes clutching my pearls. Oh my, smile with a halo.
You Patty for the 3. Yeah, dude, this is it's waking me up. Good stuff. I forgot it's the beginning of a new month. Did I do the membership gifting already? I don't think I did. Let me see if I have. Yeah, I can see her. I'm gonna send you guys free memberships. Ready?
Xavier! Xavier!
At Cindy_Lou_102 super chatted $5. She's out of her mind. 4 decades of experience?
Right, Cindy Lee. 4 decades of experience. I forgot about that soundbite. I'm glad Ashley's playing fresh ones. Because, like, yeah, we got a lot of them. She plays, like, doubles sometimes, and I shake my eyes at her. I'm like, Ashley, what are we doing? Here, I can do another 5. There you guys go. There's some memberships for you. All right, let's go.
Where I'm at on both sides. All here. This is my
And thank you, Cindy, for the 5. I don't know if I said that. I have short-term memory loss.
territory. I need to be like in this territory, you know, like
The soundbite took me out.
back and forth, you know, like through all the way to the right, all the way to the left. And the only way I can learn those things is by having people who know those things. I can't understand them if I.
So she wants to be crazier.
Nobody likes hard seltzer. Everyone prefers that shit flat. Fuck you mean? Who the fuck? Oh, yes, please, the bubbles in my water. Get the fuck out of here. Whoever woke up and said, you know, I think I'd like to feel bloated today. Feels like a great idea. Let's put some goss in my beverage.
At Jared_based super chatted $2. Chaviana hates her. Oh me oh my, let's go Ashley.
Isn't it Xaviana? Did you say Chaviana? Ashley. Why doesn't she say stuff like that sometimes? Thank you, Jared, for the 2.
Not know them. So anyhow, Xavier is downtown, and I am in the suburbs again for a while. I do really very much whoever coordinated the arrangements last night.
The arrangements last night, where were they sleeping?
I would like to say thank you very much.
What happened to the volume?
Living conditions for last night.
My goodness. Can you guys read lips? Do you know what she said?
I fell asleep like a baby.
Zena?
And I slept all the way through with no wake-ups. And my body did not hurt as a result of the sleep that I had.
So she slept somewhere. Inside, it sounds like.
I am grateful. Also, I had a conversation with 3 young men yesterday. I never get to converse with anyone unless they're a registered person or someone handing me someone's greasy fucking food to go deliver it to them. So thank you very much.
What do you mean by a registered person?
For those 3 young men who stopped to talk to me. Xavier and I were glad to meet you. Yeah.
Did they make the arrangements?
Women, if you are coming up to me in the street, tapping on the glass of my window like I am a fish or a snake or a gerbil in a cage, and it is midnight and I am fucking exhausted
and I can barely keep my eyes open. Please don't be offended when I tell you to fuck off. I will probably say something along those lines.
Well, this is progress. I think she's learning to not threaten people with knives, because I was anticipating that. I was like, oh no, she's gonna be like, I'm gonna gut you like a fish or something. You know, the old Heather would have done that. She was flashing the knife at the gym. And then there was that time Xavier was being harassed by this guy, and she's like, should I stab this guy? And then there was this other time, oh, she just had a knife around her neck when she got arrested. I guess she didn't threaten anyone with that knife. She said it was for cucumbers, but I doubt that.
I will never tell anyone to fuck off unless I have got nothing left to give. So if I tell you to fuck off, please don't take it personally like I don't like you. Please. I probably do like you.
I'm sure they're watching this live stream. I need to get water. I'll be back.
It's just that I'm fucking tired and I can't take it anymore. You know? If you don't know, you're lucky that you've never been that tired. Like, you're very lucky. And so I eliminated the word fuck from my vocabulary. The higher authority that was helping me with the music detox and the media detox and the taking ownership of the influence that I permit into my energy, etc., and so forth. They helped me omit the F word from my vocabulary, which I really liked, but something happened over the last 4 weeks since I got
The brainwashing?
removed from my apartment. There's been a lot of things happening that are making me have these regressions in certain areas.
Say fuck 2 more times.
So not regressions like, I'm doing, certain things, but I am having some other certain things, So anyhow, the point is, I feel like until I'm able to get into my own house, I'm really going to continue to be subjected to these intrusions on my peace, and bothersome, sets of concerns.
Where is she parking that woman would be doing that?
I was under the impression that I already had laser removal of hair from my face, legs, arms, well, from my whole body. I've not had hair
Oh gosh, she's getting hairy now?
on my body in quite some time. Now I have hair again. I don't know what's going on. It's a little scary. I've noticed it coming on my face, on my arms, on my legs, on my belly button.
Like that Goosebumps book, man. I'm scared. She's scaring me.
So I don't really know what's going on with that. And then I told you guys the breast situation. They took all the volume out of my breast and gave it to Xavier.
Yeah, you told us.
In a fat transfer, and he's like, well, you would know. No, dude, you wouldn't know. Not if they fucking pulled your power plug and left you just laying there like a fucking dead body.
Pulled your power plug? What are you talking about? She thinks she's a robot, but clearly not, because robots don't grow hair, right? So we're a human.
And transferred your fat to some motherfucking doll and left you there with small, flat, pancake-sized BAs when you're supposed to have a full C. And then the last thing I'll address is, you guys are such dicks when you say, I don't use that word. I love my followers, I love my supporters, and I value opinions of others, even if they're different than my own, when they're presented to me in a way that is non-confrontational and productive in nature. A lot of people think that what I need is to be alone, and that's...
It's organic. It's organic. Organic vodka made from potatoes. Potatoes that are organic.
At Patty Cat Bebop super chatted $2.11. The breast situation. Fat transfer. Melting face with raised eyebrow eyes smile with a halo.
Thank you, Pat, for the 3. Thank you, I appreciate you.
I need. I've been alone as like the adult in the situation my entire life. When I was 11, I was a certified babysitter. I was taking.
Wait, you've had 2 baby daddies though, and a Dylan and an Xavier, and then some like sugar daddies in between that paid for that apartment and stuff. Remember Mount St. Clair? So that's not right.
Care of everyone. I need to rest and relax
Betty Davis
with
says.
a husband
Hey,
who
Betty Davis says.
is not a weird fucking creep, who is capable of caring for me in a way that allows me to not be worried that he's gonna do something fucked up. A loyal man.
A loyal man who can go all the way to the edge of reality and common sense and come back.
That's what I need.
Hey, listen!
He's just a dragger, bro. He's a lingerer. Xavier, hurry up, please. Pardon me, sir.
At Feather Jackatucker super chatted $1.99. She reminds me of my mum, haha. You rule.
Oh no, thanks Jake Tucker. Thank you for the 2.
But anyways, and Xavier could be that if you let him, but you never do. You let him and allow him to cater to the needs of any and every other individual, and I continue to suffer and fucking try to find, you know, what is going on with him. And
Heather's just turning into a case study, dude. I don't... Is she evil still? I don't even know if she's evil anymore. Like, she can't really be evil. She doesn't have that kid to ruin his life or anything. She can't even see him anymore. But now it's just like she's fighting voices on live streams. Like she thinks the voices are gonna hear the live streams or something. I don't fucking know, dude. It's a trip. It's tripping me out.
just the more fucked up part. I am not
I mean, she is racist, so that's pretty shit.
a lesbian. I do not enjoy being followed or harmed by lesbians. I do
Okay, and we're gonna get homophobic, okay.
not want lesbians around me. Please. I am not a lesbian. I don't want to be a lesbian. I don't want to explore being a lesbian. I don't want to try being a lesbian. I want to be with a man. That's it. Just a man. One of them. Ideally. Anyways, at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. I'll continue to drink my immunity and my collagen. And shout out to the lady who gave me a piece of Supreme pizza yesterday. It was
What the fuck is Supreme Pizza?
delicious. I ate the entire thing. It was sausage, green pepper, mushroom, which I usually don't eat mushrooms. I usually hate mushrooms. Something happened yesterday and I liked them.
Ugh. I don't like mushrooms.
I don't know. And so I ate almost the entire piece. I left like this much left, but the rest was delicious. That was my only meal that I had yesterday. And the day before, the only meal I had was a skinny turkey tom with bacon.
I don't know any of these words. This might be Chicago stuff. It's like a deluxe pizza, I guess? With all the toppings, okay.
Potbelly. So I've been having one meal a day and some seeds, and I'm super grateful. I feel like that is something that I should maintain, one meal a day and some seeds.
1 meal a day and some seeds, okay.
And I'm just trying to
And collagen.
kind of reshape and re-engage and get a little more abdominal definition.
I don't even know how I didn't know what collagen... I've never heard of collagen. And then it said that it was 30% of your body's protein or something. I said, what? You guys might have been there. I said, what?
I'm 5'9", on my flat feet,
Yes, we know.
wearing any shoes or heels. I used to be 5'8.5", but then I started exercising and stretching, and I turned into 5'9". I'm not even kidding. And so while I was pushing the carts and going through all of that hell, I lost about a half of an inch, and then I started resubmerging. I did a float therapy session for an hour. I did Pilates. I did bar. I did a bunch of stretching. I did weightlifting, and I did hanging from TRX with shoulder suspension on a number of occasions. And I got the half inch back. So I'm back to 5'9". So anyways, that's about it. I am going to run into Ulta, and then I need to get back into the
army. No, she didn't go to the army. I just wanted to be funny.
And then I need to get back into the Secret Shopper app, because the one that I'm doing right now is like, they want me to make purchases and then go make returns. And, oh, also the Mariano's on Lawrence is definitely reheating their hot foods, which is such a fucking bummer. That used to be my favorite Mariano's. They were so fucking ignorant to me when I went in there yesterday to check on the foods, the food quality.
Check on the foods. What did she do? She like sticking her finger in there to be, let's see if this is warm enough. Did she go in with one of those thermometer things you stick into food? What are you talking about going in to check on the food? Of course they were rude to you. That's not your job.
I grabbed a little
You can't even get into the app.
piece of sausage. I bought some blooms and some other stuff while I was in there just for myself. But I grabbed a little piece of sausage because the ladies, I asked her, I'm like, hi, do you guys cook your food every day? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, thanks. And then I was like, so you cooked this? And then I looked at it again. It looked really bad. So I like asked one more time. I'm like, so you cooked this today? And some like fucking busybody, Tammy looking bitch is standing
Tammy? What does Tammy look like?
behind her. And she's like, the girl's like with another attitude, like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, so you cooked this today? Like I started.
Tammy? Is this Tammy? I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck she's talking about.
Getting like irritated, like this lady is fucking lying directly to my eyes. It
Lying to my eyes. Okay.
looks like crunchy and like old as fuck. Like there's like black spots on it and it's like nasty. And that Tammy looking bitch is like, excuse me to the manager. She's being very rude to her. And I was like, I am not. I'm like, hi, you must be the manager. Yes, my name is Heather. I do some secret shopping
No last name. Usually she's like, I'm Heather Gillespie.
in the area, and I was just checking on the hot food here. It looks like this hasn't been cooked recently. You know, I don't know, you know, what she means by being rude, simply by asking if the food was cooked today. I wasn't being rude. I was asking.
And then asked again for clarification because she didn't believe her.
The food was cooked today. But, you know, I'll be removing myself from the situation because I'm here to check if your food has been cooked today, not if you want to have an argument. So you guys have a great day, and I want to thank you for your service. And then I just went to the checkout and like,
Thank you for your service. Reheating the hot food.
my bill and left. But it was just ridiculous. Like, they do not ever miss my presence. You know, everywhere I go, they know that I'm there, and they are just really involved in what I.
Do you guys remember when I first started creating content before I had any live wires running
One of
through my
Ashley's
fucking
favorites.
anatomy? Remember that? Who remembers me when I was a regular girl? That guy just raised his hand. He remembers. He looks like Rizzo.
At Jared_based super chatted $2. I'm on Tammy's side. Chef Heather woman cook face with rolling eyes new altar?
Yeah, this is just a weird thing to do and expect them to, I don't know, tell her that they're just reheating food. They didn't admit to it, right? They were just like, no, get the fuck out of here. Why are you touching our food? Thank you for the $2, Jared.
It is that I've got going on from moment to moment. So it makes you wonder, you know, what sponsors are the sponsors? And then I don't get crow's feet. I've had 1,000 mLs of Restylane, Reviness, Juvederm. I don't get wrinkles in my forehead. I have an actual device in my forehead that tightens things up. So I do not have these problems. All of a sudden, they want to make me feel insecure, or their wife feels insecure that I'm a beautiful doll
Oh my god, no.
and that they are human beings. And so they start fucking with me real bad and saying that I have crow's feet and all this other stuff. Then I go into Whole Foods.
Hey, David says, thank you for this turtle.
And tell me why all of the fucking marketing is targeted to crow's feet. What the fuck?
I don't know, because you're in the crow's feet section.
You know? If I've had 1,000 mLs of filler and filler doesn't dissolve, it migrates, then my face should look like $1 million with or without the device. And most days it does. So for the inconsistent assholes that are trying to exploit or extort. Oh, and then some kid at the 7-Eleven yesterday dumps out this huge bag of quarters, and I'm like, what the fuck? They said
That's something you would do. Didn't you pay for the energy drinks in quarters or something? Because your card got declined for $4. Bama J Creations, thank you for gifting a membership.
Telling me OTL that every single time they created a fake sensor issue, and I had to put $2 to $3 of quarters in this bullshit ass machine, that they donated that money to some kid.
No, what the fuck? Dude, this is so delusional. She should never have fired her therapist.
My own 18-year-old son called me 2 nights ago, Mom, can you send me $12? I'm like, oh my God, no. Like, I can't send shit right now. They disconnected all of my delivery apps.
You wanted to buy a gram of weed.
To go bag wash.
Nah, I don't know. I should joke about that.
If he could.
Oh, that's how it ends? Amazing. She's doing that face. Is that really how it ends? That one stream? Now I'm wondering.
Alright, I'm going.
Okay, good. I don't know, like, was I supposed to delete that part and it deleted the end of that other stream? I'm gonna have to go back and find whatever stream that was, because that was insane and it cut off, like, very abruptly. Did her phone die?
Into Ulta now. Let's see what's going on. Hopefully no one follows me in here.
Why would they?
But it does feel like I'm being followed again, just for the record.
Well, that's not good.
And yeah, Xavier, I think, is at the Four Seasons.
Oh, at the hotel. Wait, hotels, man. I was told about this. I was told that they might be staying at hotels. And I was like, yeah, probably. Craziness.
You know, relaxing. I don't know what goes on with his shopping cart when he's over there. I find it very frustrating that he will not get rid of the shopping cart entirely, but...
We're still on with the shopping cart. Does he have the microwave and the blender still? I really hope he does. Hope he has even more stuff now.
Whatever's going on, you know, I guess is going on, and I don't even know. But for any stalkers who have been stalking me, I would like you to know that I do not want you to stalk me anymore. And for anyone...
I don't stalk. I just watch your public fucking videos.
Who has the ability to take me to get the fuck away from here and never come back and never be subjected to the exploitation of these losers ever again in any way, shape, or form. Please just know that I am 100% on the record. I am 100% willing to be kidnapped, escaped.
What are you talking? No. No one wants to be kidnapped. Why do you want to be kidnapped?
Disappeared, as long as you're not, and this needs to go on the record and be heard by my advocates. As long as you're not going to harm me in any way, rape me in any way, or do anything to me that I cannot say, yes, this feels good and I'm willing to do it, then I'm willing to be escaped from this situation and you have consent.
That's really concerning. No, don't say that.
But you cannot be a stalker or a fucking creep.
Only a creep or a stalker would kidnap somebody. Think about the words you're saying right now.
If you've been stalking me and creeping on me and you scare me, then don't you dare kidnap me.
But if you're Brad Pitt, then you have full consent to kidnap me. Or I don't know who she's into. Mel Gibson. I'm trying to think of who Heather would like.
All right, you guys. I'll check back in later. Oh, and then the gas station that I really want to work at, because there's 2 gas stations that I really, really want to work at.
Oh my goodness.
Both of them have.
Sorry, that's just a crazy thing to say. You really, really. I mean, at least you're getting into it. Maybe I shouldn't criticize that. That's good. Yeah, get into that. I really want to work at gas stations.
Like glass boxes around me, so no one could ever get me. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, bulletproof. And I like.
You're gonna complain about it later, but yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, for
keep people safe from you. You safe from the people.
You know, I like interacting with people and whatnot. So I applied to 3 of them that they all have bulletproof boxes. And they hired me, but I didn't have my social security card. So I had to go to, well, I had my social security card, but someone stole it.
So then you didn't have it. What do you, wait, we either have it or we don't have it.
I'm fully expecting and anticipating that whoever my husband is, you know, wherever Xavier went, really, he's going to pop up in some other guy's body. And he's just going to already have my passport since they stole my fucking social again.
Xavier is going to show up in somebody else's body. And he's just going to have all of her ID.
And he's just going to take me out of the country and take me on some fucking French Riviera and take me to some place where they move around in boats and shit.
This feels like it would be like written in a sitcom or something. No one is this crazy. This is like that's never gonna happen. That's never ever in a bazillion years gonna happen.
You know, because this is just obscene. You know, and I haven't seen Weston since April, and I haven't seen my big kids, so it's like, why am I here? You know, my children are the only reason I have to be here. If I'm not able to be a mother to them, why am I here? You know, that's just how I feel. So anyways, yeah, that's about it. And
Xavier's gonna come back looking like Zorro. You guys remember Zorro? I don't know who played Zorro. Yeah, I think he's in Spy Kids as well. He's gonna come back looking like that and whisper away to Bali. All the crazies want to go to Bali.
And I would like to take a shower today, which would be fabulous. I've only been able to shower twice since I left my apartment.
I mean, yeah, so they are staying in hotels. They have to be staying in hotels, curated or accommodated by random men. So that sounds interesting.
What is that?
Yeah, that sounds right. Antonio Banderas. Like Xavier come back looking like that. And Antonio, I can't fucking speak. His body.
And then, also someone broke the safety pin off of my mom necklace, and that
Safety? I don't know how necklaces work. Maybe that's a normal thing.
is really bothersome. So I don't have any
I thought it was a mom bracelet.
memory of it. I put a gold. If you want caffeine, not cocaine.
At Hardworking Diver super chatted $1.99. Dusty is musty.
I think you're a hardworking diva.
Safety pin on the clasp of my necklace.
Fucking Ashley says diva. Diva.
Just because I was afraid that the clasp might be a little flimsy and I wanted to have like backup. And when I woke up in the morning, the day after I was explaining that someone put the Forever Infinity bracelet on my wrist while I was asleep at the Freehand Hotel, and then took it off like 6 months later. I don't know where it is. Someone else stole it. While I'm asleep, this is taking place. So if you can fucking take a safety pin off of my necklace, then you can put $1,000 into my bank account or a fucking real.
You lost the safety pin that was holding her necklace together. Her lives keep ending very abruptly. This is the live that is the second call-in.
Just seasonings and shit, but my friends Habibi, they gave me free chickpeas. I didn't have any groceries in my house. I went to the store and I grabbed a whole bunch of those 99-cent seasonings because it calls for a lot of seasonings, falafel. You soak
We're reliving the falafel days?
The chickpeas.
Dude, that falafel took, I don't know, 3 days to make. It's in the intro. You know, at the end, right before the dancing pancake, where she's smashing a bag in a parking lot with a hammer. That's the falafel. That's her making falafel.
You you soak the chickpeas and then you have to put them in a food processor, which I also didn't have. So I mixed in all of the seasonings and then I put them in a plastic bag and then I put the plastic bag in a cloth bag. I mean, the other way around, a cloth bag. And then I put the cloth bag in a plastic bag so that I could squash them and the liquid would come through the cloth, but hold the chickpeas. So they weren't as like finely, you know, grated as a food processor would have done, but they were like chunks. And let's knock on wood. Paper is a form of wood.
At Jared_based super chatted $2. Safety pin theft equals $1,000. Woman shrugging sponsors Don Eris?
Right? In what world? Thank you for the 2, Jared. Should we just watch the falafel? I know Chrissy has it. You guys remember Chrissy? I think Chrissy came back, but then I don't know where she went again. Not Chris Space E, not that crazy guy, but Chrissy, who does like Heather Gillespie videos. I swear they did a video recently. I'm gonna try to find it so we can see the falafel. Let's just hear. I want to see if she says that she took it outside to smash with a hammer.
The balls and then squish them down because they're deep fried when they're in balls. I don't deep fry anything. I only saute on each side. But with these, I baked. Yeah, I baked them. So I made the ball. I mixed in all the seasonings. I cooked the chickpea, soaked the chickpea for 2 days. And then I removed the skins after I squashed them. I used a rubber mallet. I used a rubber mallet. I fucking went onto some cement. I started smashing that shit.
Yep.
And then I emptied it from the pillowcase and I just formed those little balls, squished them down to like little silver dollar pancake size. I put them in the oven and then after I baked them, I mixed one of these. These are $1 at the grocery store. I mixed one of these with one of those 69-cent cans of low sodium. I think the brand is La Preferida. It's like a green chile, spicy. I mixed it with this. I put it on the top of the falafel. It was so good.
Okay, I found it. Where is this border thing? Get that out of here for a second. This is what she's talking about, dude. This is one of my favorite times.
Yet. But everything is fine.
Let's get it. Falafel.
Falafel.
Really proud of myself. Hope you guys had a good day too. I'm about to make falafel. Okay, I'm reeling it in. Everything is fine. We are gonna get this falafel together. Super fed
She has a meltdown over it.
up with this falafel. Trying not to get sad. I'm just in a weird place right now, and the fucking falafel is just like pushing me over the edge.
So I'm like, she's really reliving the falafel day? That was a bad day. She's like, I was so bad. Like she knew what she was doing or something. She definitely did not know what she was doing. And it was so good. I don't... Okay.
But everything is fine.
Everything's fine.
I can't get it to stick together. Throw in some flour and egg. Okay, I'm just gonna...
There's the mallet. Actual footage of me whacking chickpeas. I don't have a food processor, but it's more authentic this way. Their hands up like Chrissy's edits are great. You guys should sub to Chrissy too. Yeah, she was in an apartment building when she was doing this, so there's probably lots of people around, and like you managed pulling in, being like, "What the fuck is this lady doing?"
It's fine.
Caption read, "It makes perfect sense if you just have to stop talking long enough to listen." What? Okay, this is what it... I don't know if this was before or after. And she's... that does not look like falafel. And she has...
All right, so this is all of the mixture for the falafel. I've been doing some research. Do you guys see this? Look.
Some research.
Hold on, let me find one. So I was pounding these last night with a rubber mallet inside of a pillowcase, inside of a plastic bag, because I didn't have a food processor, which I have now.
Wait, what? What? We just wait. Yeah, how did you manage to get a food processor?
But the chickpeas, they're fresh, dried, not canned. So they come out of the skin. So I started researching, like, what the fuck is that? Do I use that? Or, like, is it good to, use? Or do I need to go through now and pick all the skins out?
I'm sure that no one has ever just picked all the skins out of the chickpeas for the falafel.
The consensus is to leave the skins in. I'm going to take out like half of them and leave the rest in. We'll see how it comes out. If it doesn't come out well, at least I know for next time.
Diamond, thank you for becoming a good little angel.
So chickpea skins are high in magnesium, which help in reducing fine lines and wrinkles in the skin. It helps in
Save the Botox, eat falafel. I don't even remember this part.
balancing out the fatty acids in the body, which increase the elasticity of the skin, get rid of wrinkles, and smoothen out the fine lines. It also prevents premature wrinkles. So I'm going to leave them in, and my skin is going to be youthful and glowing more so than it already is. Let's get it. Falafel.
Fucking falafel is just like pushing me over the edge. But everything is fine.
That was the falafel day. That's what she's describing. That's why we just watched that. Jax, thank you for the hiding.
And I baked the falafel and I baked them to order. I had that in my fridge for like 5 days. I literally ate off that for like 5 days, every meal. That was all I had. And chickpeas are very high protein. So if you are a weightlifter or you're counting your protein grams, chickpeas are a fabulous solution. That's why when you look at like Bonza as a chickpea, that pasta has high protein, Bonza, because it's chickpea instead of like wheat and flour. I still eat regular pasta sometimes. My kids prefer it. Xavier prefers it. But if you're counting calories or counting protein grams, or like working on muscle.
So you have to order 3 days in advance.
Muscle, bodybuilding, etc., sustaining a weight. High protein options would be high protein yogurt and then high protein chickpea. And yeah, just mixing in a little bit of that La Preferita, the green, the spicy one though, because the dairy cools it down. Dairy will always cool down the spice, always.
Hold me now. Oh my god. So when I was on vacation, I said, hold me now, just on the dock, and then all of my siblings sang the song, and I should have had it on video, but I was just kind of flabbergasted. They all did the hold me down, hold me now thing.
Today, everything looks fine. I'm not really quite sure how I feel about the fact that for the last like decade, they just have Kylie Jenner on the front of every fucking thing.
Goddamn Kylie Jenner.
Move around, bitch, you know, shit. Why are you in the front of everything? I don't like her at all. I like Kim.
Why do you talk like her that, or does she talk like the other one?
I like Chloe. I don't fucking like, what's that lady's name? Oh yeah, Kylie. It's not that I don't like her, and I like Kendall. It's not that I don't like her. It's that she embodies everything that is wrong with culture today. BBL, check mark.
But don't they all? Aren't they all like the same person, kind of?
Like big fake tits, check mark. Absolutely nothing about her that's genuine, check mark. Public argument and fighting, throwing her best friend into the street with nowhere to live, check mark. Huge smear campaign and allegations of her best friend fucking her sister's husband, check mark. Like, they just did too much with her. And I'm not saying it's her fault. It's not. I've been subjected to that myself. Just, they need to take her in a different direction. They're fucking doing too much with her. Just way too much with her. Way too much. And none of it seems socially equitable. Like, it doesn't seem like she's out here, you know, getting fucked over every day, getting thrown out of her house, getting forced to sleep in her car or in public or in any, like.
You want Kylie? Is it Kylie Jenner or Kylie Kardashian? I don't fucking know, dude. But you want her to sleep in her car and be homeless and stuff? That's like, I thought she said she didn't want anyone to have to do that.
It's just, I hate walking into the store for 10 years and seeing the same lady on every fucking thing. I just hate that, you know?
Work hard. You could be that lady, but let's be real, she won't be that lady.
I don't think that she ever really had a good brand. I've never once purchased her lip kit. I've purchased a lot of Skims shit. I've purchased some good American shit. I've never purchased anything from Kylie Jenner. And I do feel as though Travis Scott has an association to demonic music that is bad for America and our children.
Travis Scott or Travis Barker? Are they both married to a Kardashian?
So I don't really support them as a family. I mean, I don't want anything bad for them. I just don't want to be a part of whatever they've got going on, you know? I would like clear separation from any and all of that. Well, yeah, and there's a lot of parallels that it followed and timelines that it followed with my
Who's Travis Barker with?
suffering, you know, and the music. It was just weird. Well, and I got to throw this away. No, I've repeatedly said, and just for the record, I'd just like to go on record as Heather's representative now. We do not authorize or consent to any
Travis recording, okay.
celebrity or non-celebrity being referred to as this bitch or that hoe. And we are not in agreement with any of the black guys who have used our body, mind, and spirit to communicate.
What? See, she's already being racist.
Certain ideas. We are not in agreement that women should be called that bitch or this hoe, regardless of their celebrity status or the lack thereof. And we just want everyone to know that we do not agree. So when you hear shit like that coming out of my mouth, please understand that it's not me.
I really don't like this. Trying to pass the blame off on, I don't know. I don't even know who she thinks they is. The CIA, Dylan Smith in his little room, his little psycho room.
It's their culture. That's not my culture. Do you understand that if I ever said to someone, oh, this bitch, if I ever went up to my mom and said to my mom, oh, hey mom, can I have $5 for a lady who, oh no, for this bitch over here who says that she's like suffering and hasn't eaten in a week? My mom would probably like reach out and slap me. I never swore in front of my mother in my entire life.
That's a lie. And even you said that you were saying bad shit to your mom and quoting rap songs to her and stuff, and she didn't like it.
I mean, I just don't understand these people, you know, and these are the demographics that they want us to merge with. They just want us to be, you know, listen, just because I'm versatile because of the hell that you people forced me to live through and survive, people from where I'm from and people from, you know, how I am, you are going to be real disappointed if you think that everyone is like me, you know, that if you think anyone is like me, you're just going to be real disappointed that people are not as tolerable, as understanding, as patient.
As Heather Gillespie, as we've seen with anyone who comes near her in her life, like Xavier and Dylan. Yeah, she was totally patient with both of those guys.
And a lot of you have a problem with my ability to tolerate what you've got going on. So I don't, I really don't know what to say. I always tell them when they say that they're tired of me, well, we're getting tired of you and all that shit that they say to me. I always say to them, well, shit, you could get tired of me, but once you're tired of me and they take me out, I don't think you're going to like, the person that comes in after me, because if
Oh my god, that is a James thing to say.
you're tired of me, just wait. Just wait. You're going to be real tired of the next person.
Didn't she say that? Didn't she say that in the hallway videos? Yeah, oh, wait till you meet my replacement.
I mean, because it just gets more strict and less. Listen, I haven't had sex. We haven't even been permitted to discuss sex in any of our topics. They've removed us from circulation on certain days for discussing sex. Then the next day I have.
What? Who is they removed you from circulation? Like in the algorithm, or what? In what capacity are we talking about here?
a group, they call them Deep Purple.
Huh?
These guys are doing it in every orifice you could imagine. I mean, I don't think there's a single wedge, crescent, hole, flap that they are not doing it in. I mean, they are just out there deranged. They've been working in sex work on cams, doing sex cams and all this other shit.
Have you guys heard about the Deep Purple shit? What the fuck? I feel like I have whiplash right now.
Completely sexualized individuals, right? And they've got me working on that demographic and on that line on one day. And then the next day, without telling me, oh, Heather, we've got kids here from the suburbs, you know, without telling me shit, they just mix in all these random people. And I'm there like, oh, well, it's lovely. They don't tell me. I ask them over and over, can I get a heads up on the demographic from day to day? Also, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, is that Smoke on the Water? That's Deep Purple? I was thinking about Smoke on the Water the other day. That used to be the song that everyone learned on guitar. Like the first song everyone learned because it's super easy to play. But I probably wouldn't know about it otherwise.
My house. When do I get to go to my house? Also, my car. Is the manager taking care of my payments now? Are they going
No.
to stop allowing me to access my own email independently, or should I keep on finding another job? I mean, what's the goal here? What's going on? You know, I'm very confused, and I'm not receiving enough direct communication to know what is expected.
Maybe if a therapist posed as someone on her tech team or something, Heather would actually listen to them, and that's the only way you could get through to her, is kind of playing her crazy game with her, but to guide her in life. You know, I don't think anyone would have the patience to do that, though.
So please let me know.
You would need Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, or someone who looks like them, and then Heather would listen. Yeah, she fired her therapist.
You know, please let me know. What time is it? Oh, shit. Round, bro. Shit. Stop.
Xbox.
Man. But yeah, just for the update, in case you weren't here yesterday or the day before, they froze all of my delivery applications, supposedly to give them to someone more in need of the income, because they're causing me to have to urinate. They are remotely, with robotics, making me have to use the restroom at inopportune times when it is almost impossible. They have remotely
forced me to urinate on myself in my car remotely.
At Ryan Ambrose Q super chatted $9.99. She's just blatantly having full-on conversations with numerous voices, now fearful face woo.
Thank you, Ryan, for the 10. I appreciate you. I know, it's gotten really bad. I don't remember it ever being this bad. Even when she tried to steal that guy's apartment, it wasn't this bad.
Impression that I have a large amount of funding. Let me be on the record right now when I say any and all funding that's been associated to Gillespie and my effort, none of it has reached my fingertips. So I'm very fucking concerned. I've been working to pay all of my bills this entire time. $0.00 has been given to me from any other source other than me doing an instant cash out daily or every few days for the deliveries that I've been driving. So I really don't have any desire to, argue with you people. I haven't been permitted a pedicure, a massage.
Oh God, oh no, we can't get a pedicure and a massage. Someone said that she did get a massage the other day. I guess after she said this, she found a way to do that.
Any sort of luxury service or anything like that. Xavier hasn't even been giving me massages. We
Oh no.
haven't even had physical contact in quite some time. June 10th, I think, is the last time. I think I gave him a hug like 3 days ago. And I've communicated multiple times that all I need is love. And I'm not talking about love from some weird creep that I don't want to touch me. I'm talking about real, genuine love that any human being desires. I have been withheld support and love for way too long, and I don't want to be raped. I want to be loved. So I want to have time with my husband, and if my husband doesn't have time for me, then fuck him. And I need a new husband, and that's it.
No, okay, well, thank God he's not your actual husband, but we can't just replace Xavier. This is your problem, Heather. You can't just replace people. People aren't replaceable. I mean, I don't know. You can remarry, but this will be what? We want baby daddy number 1, baby daddy number 2, Dylan, Xavier, and you just do this thing where you're like, oh, if something's not going my way, I'll just replace him. And you haven't even tried to work things out with him. You just yell at him. And he's not allowed to have an identity or friends or a phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not healthy. It's not a healthy relationship.
I'm tired of negotiating like this is some terrorist action or something, Tired of this shit. So anyways, yeah, I've increased my collagen. I've had laser.
What's with the collagen? Why does she think collagen's gonna fix everything? It's like James and the Organic Lamb.
Oh, that's another thing. I had laser hair removal from my entire body, and they're making it look like I'm covered in hair on my face, on my hands, on my legs, on my belly button. What in the hell is going on? I mean, shit. How long was I sleeping? What is happening? And then they put into my circulation. I was going to share it, but I don't look like a hater. And what's troublesome is that I don't speak to these. I haven't spoken to Dylan in 6 years, 5 years. I haven't spoken to the other girl in probably 8 years, 9 years.
Marissa? Is that the other girl?
Well, with one exception, when I called Dylan for something that I needed that he owed me. He owes me significantly. He'll owe me for the rest of his life.
No, not really.
Anyways, I called him for something, and that girl answered the phone in 2021. And that's the only time I've spoken to her since probably 2016.
Marissa.
No, I do not do drugs. Please stop using my face to make it look weird so that it could look like some other weird creep speaking through my body. I do not consent to any sort of morphine, nor do I consent to any sort of merging.
No merging of the Rolodexes this time.
Demographics that are in alignment only, please.
Yeah, call him in 2021, she says.
But anyways, they put some photo in my news feed yesterday. This lady looked like she had a tube in her throat for a throat. Like, it was awful and terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I deleted it off my phone because it was so scary. And that's the one that they say is the model. So, anyway. I don't get wrinkles. I'm locked in at an eternally youthful age of 29. No matter how many chronological years pass, I'm locked in at 29. I got a job at the gas station, and then this fucking guy said, oh, you're not allowed to start until you get your social security card. Okay, Fernando. That's his name, Fernando.
Don't be racist, Heather. Come on.
English as a second language, asking me, I can't come in to start until I have my social.
Yeah, it's rules. It's the fucking rules.
I presented you with a W-2 and a copy of my tax return that you said you wouldn't accept as options.
Yeah, because it's not. It needs the social security. I've never used that as a thing. You need your social.
I don't understand that. So now I'm holding off a whole nother week.
How does you just not know it? You don't just know your social. Just fucking have it memorized.
I began full-time work. And it's just been really terrible. You know, I don't even have anything to fucking do in the absence of any income or my kids. Like, what do people do in life if you just sit in your car all day and you have no job and you have no fucking, like, what do you do? I mean, what do you do? What is life supposed to look like? That is awful. I mean, absolutely terrible. Sitting in your car all day doing your job is great. Sitting in your car all day with a tremendous amount of money in your pocket, knowing that everything is fine, that's also great. Sitting in your car all day, watching your gas tank dwindle down, knowing you don't have any sort of income about to come in, having no fucking clue where's next, what you're going to do, that is absolutely exhausting. That is exhausting. There is nothing enjoyable about it at all. It is terrible. So I've already eaten my calories for the day. Not going to eat any more calories. Let's call it.
Need a physical card now. I could sweet talk him. I'd be like, look, just run it through the thingamajig. It's me. Trust me.
Intermittent fasting. Should we go back?
I mean, I have mine. I don't need to worry about that. But I don't really feel like if I was already there, I'd be like, I don't want to go home. Just here, put this in.
To the intermittent fasting conversation. Is anyone still doing that? What about keto or keto? Can I tell you guys what someone told me about the keto diet? And now I don't know if it's true or not. Raise your hand if you've heard of the keto diet. Can I see in the audience? I've got 221 people here with me in this live. If you have heard of the keto or the keto, K-E-T-O diet, can you hit the heart? Hit the heart if you've heard of this diet. No one?
Oh, it's coming up. I gotta get the thing ready.
Do I have any, oh, you want to be in my live? Yeah, for sure. Who should we choose, you guys? I've got 4 requests to be in the live. Pass some shit. No, Pabst Blue Ribbon Conrad. Jessica Pabst Conrad. Diz Gold Grills. Oh, hell yeah. Gold Grills. Jump.
Okay, so we're gonna jump ahead to here for after, and then this one, because there's like pauses, because her connection was crap, so I just took the pauses out so you can we can hear uninterrupted. So this is the second call-in. These are the call-ins.
Gold Grills. Jump in. What's going on, Gold Grills?
What's going on?
Oh, they haven't joined yet.
So this is D. D's been in chat. I don't know if they're still here, but if you see D in chat, this is them who called in.
I don't know. All right. Well, anyways, let me tell you guys what I heard about the keto diet. This might blow your mind. Okay.
I don't know why Heather's volume gets so much lower as well when someone joins. Interesting. Instagram's an interesting creature.
Gold Grills.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going. I just got a question for you real quick.
Oh, well, hold on. I'm not taking questions right now, boo-boo.
Well, okay.
If
Well, let me
like to
ask
jump
you
into my
something.
conversation. You're welcome. Otherwise, you got to go.
Okay.
Okay. You want to answer my question?
Yeah, right.
Answer my questions about the keto diet.
All right. So here's what it is right now.
who were talking about the keto diet, right? Now, the keto diet, this was told to me by someone who has been deemed to be either working as an investigator or associated with law enforcement. When they get hemmed up, right, in an investigation, they start eating keto. Do you know what's involved in keto? Supposedly it's just meat and cheese.
Oh yeah.
And the word on the street is that when they don't get any bread, it's just meat and cheese. It's because they're getting fucked and they're rats.
Who is saying this? Nobody's saying this on the streets. No. I'm just saying no. This is not happening.
That's what I heard about the keto diet.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Have you ever heard that?
Yeah, I also heard that you're a racist ass bitch and you need a job and you need to get a place and you sleep in your car and you don't take showers. I know that too.
Yep.
I'm at work.
All that
Something
is
that
true.
you know nothing about.
All that
Something
is
that
Even there's like, all that's true.
you know,
Except that I'm
something
not
that you
racist.
know
Except I'm not racist. Wait, watch. She's gonna be racist, you guys.
You need a
about.
job.
I'm at work.
You're
I'm
ghetto.
at
You
work.
don't have
What do
any
you
hair in
mean?
your balls.
You sit in your car.
Did you hear that? Heather was like, you're nasty and you're bald. What? Oh, she said she was ghetto. Hold on. I'm gonna just put it back so you can, like, in case you missed it, Heather is being, like, super fucking racist.
Except that I'm
Something
not
that you
racist.
know
But I
nothing
do need a
about.
job.
I'm at work.
You're
I'm
ghetto.
at
You
work.
don't have
What
any
do you
hair in
mean?
your
You
balls.
sit in
You're ghetto, you don't have any hair and you're bald. And then she doesn't know how to drop people from her live. Yeah, Heather's a piece of shit, dude.
in your car, talking crazy. Yeah, bye. Yeah, you like
Yeah, all her hair's falling out. Remember? She's like, whose hair is this? It's not my hair. It is. It is.
you don't like
Bye,
cheese.
bitch.
Bye, broke bitch. Bye,
Get off
broken
my
bum.
line, ho. Get off my line.
I'm at work. I'm at work.
Bye.
I'm at work. Where are you? You ain't living in your car. I got a house. Where you live at? Where you live at? Where you live at, girl? You don't have a job. You don't have a house. You don't have a job, and you live in your car.
Bitch off of my fucking thing.
Love you.
This bitch needs to die. Like,
And then she says she needs to die? Like, dude. Heather.
that's what you add to my. I'm talking about real shit. Like, this is real
You're talking about fucking keto diets and some conspiracy about them. Come on now.
controversial shit. They're saying that
She's a
investigators
racist.
who are
She's a racist. She talks about black people all the time, and you know she gets on her life. She don't have a job. She lives in her car. She hasn't showered in months. Yes. Yeah, right. Exactly. Look, she don't know nothing about working. You know, like normal people do. All she do is sit in her car and talk crap about everybody. Talk about black people. Talk about some black being chased or did something to her. She exactly.
in my feed. You are
Yeah, yeah. But she's not making any money. That's the thing. She's still living in her car. And look, she got her boyfriend is now a transgender. He got breast and everything. And he walk around the streets of Chicago. Look, he walk around the streets of Chicago in some Daisy Dukes, and she always complaining that his breast is bigger than hers. And she is actually sleeping with this dude. She's tricking him out too. He's on the autism spectrum, and she's tricking him out and having him prostitute with men. Yes, and then got the nerve to get over here and talk about some black dude this and her, and talking about somehow black art culture. We like to call women bitches and be disrespectful and all that stuff.
Yep, she was just saying that. She was just saying that, being super racist. And she needs to be checked. Someone's got to check her. Heather doesn't get checked. She just lives in this fucking fantasy world.
So I had to get.
And then she fires the therapist who's like trying to bring her back down to reality.
This hoe. I've been waiting to do this for. Yeah, okay, my bad. I've been waiting to do this for a long time. I'm just glad I was able to do it. Yeah, look, you should see her. Look, you should. Yeah, look, they were the very people. Look, you should see how she looked. She looked like her old skin looked like it's melting off. She's old. Then she don't never shower.
I think that's where it cuts. That's where it cuts. I bet Dave says anything for the mic drop. So that was pretty crazy. That was pretty good. So that was the next time you see her. Give her props. Brian, thank you for the husky. The husky. That reminds me when James. Remember when James had me on? I was just yelling over him. That's like it was like that. But D like went hard. That was good. That was some good shit. I was drunk when I went on James's thing. That was not so good. So this what is this one? Hold on. So this one ends here, and then I guess there's another stream that she deleted right after, but I don't remember what this one's about. I mean, I don't know any of them really, but I don't remember there being another one that she deleted, but I guess she did.
Gauge from day to day what's going on because I could feel it. It's like they are just abusing me until I start just not caring anymore. Or it's not even that. I do care. It's not even abuse. Well, I mean, it is abusive, but it's hostile takeover is the only way I can describe it. It's definitely hostile takeover. When they say that they have players, different players, A team, B team, C team, etc., I don't know what that means really. Is that the energy that I'm permitted to be around, or what is that? You know, I don't understand that. Either way, it's trash. Do you guys remember when I first started creating content before I had any live wires running through my fucking anatomy? Remember that? Who remembers me when I was a regular girl? That guy just raised his hand. He remembers. He looks like Rizzo.
At Velvet D3360 super chatted $1.99. Hit the like button, fools.
Oh, thanks, Velvet. Thank you for the 2. I don't know why Ashley likes that one so much. The Rizzo one. Still don't know who Rizzo is.
Today, my own. Do you hear me? I don't speak in slang. I use proper grammar. I do not permit certain behaviors. I do not. Well, I mean, if you're supported and sponsored to behave in a certain way and it doesn't, and there's nothing wrong with it, what's wrong with eating food that's a tamale? Is it because there was meat inside? Am I being punished because I ate a tamale that had chicken in it? Or is it unrelated? I mean, I don't know. You know, do I go back to just eating seeds like a bird so that when my body decomposes, I'm like a fertilized body for the earth to start to sprout beautiful sunflowers?
What? No.
It's possible.
It's not. Hey, Jermaine.
For anyone else.
Oh my God, I just got a smell of chicken teriyaki. Smells like ketchup. Smells like fucking ketchup.
At Jared_based super chatted $2. Mrs. D is the goat heart hand sign of the horns, hands clapping, hands clapping.
Oh, thanks, Jared. Thank you for 2. Yeah, that's right. Rizzo is a woman, though. I guess this man looked like a woman. Because the other one is Lizzo, but she said Rizzo. Because we've heard so many times, definitely an R. So I guess either the baseball player Rizzo, who I didn't know existed until the other day when she said it the first time, or I guess Rizzo from Greece.
Who wants to join? I guess you have to send an application so I can make sure that you're not a completely ignorant piece of shit before I accept. So please, you know. And for the record, I don't get into fistfights. I don't know how to fight. I don't I don't punch people or. Do you guys remember when I first started creating content before I had any live wires running through my
Ashley,
fucking anatomy?
again?
Remember
Come
that?
on, Ashley.
Who remembers me when I was a regular girl? That guy just raised his hand. He remembers. He looks like Rizzo.
At Cindy_Lou_102 super chatted $2. She thinks she's so fancy. She's so stupid.
No, thank you, Cindy. Thank you for the 2. She does think she's fancy. I swear, if this next one is the Rizzo one again, I'm going to turn the Rizzo one off. And then we'll have to wait until another day to hear it because, I don't know, we've heard it like 4 times today.
You know, do stuff like that to them. So if you're looking for any sort of physical.
Xavier and I, moving forward, will only be
Good job,
taking training advice from Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. I need Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. Come on down. Here's the handoff.
At Christmas Lake 1999 super chatted $4.99 for Steve pinching hand medium skin tone D and chat. Sparkles star sparkles star sparkles star sparkles star sparkles.
Thank you, Christmas. Thank you for the 5. Appreciate it.
Altercation, please look elsewhere because that's not something I'm interested in. And I also do not exist in the lawless demographic of garbage. So please, please miss me with all of that. But anyways, back to the keto thing. I do believe that that's true, that they are just doing you know what and eating cheese, and that's not really a good diet for anyone to have. So that's my opinion. With regards to the Intermittent fasting, that one I do enjoy. And I'm not quite sure what effect it has on the metabolic rate, but I do know that for me, intermittent fasting, 12 to 16 hours of not eating and then eating after that, that's good for me.
Isn't that kind of normal? Like, you would eat dinner, and then you're up for, about 4 hours, and then you sleep 8 hours, and then you eat breakfast? Or maybe there's like 2 hours, and then you sleep for 8 hours, and you're up for 2 hours to eat breakfast. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think 12 hours is that crazy. But maybe I'm crazy.
I'm definitely feeling like they're on some sort of like path to.
It's weird because she'll describe very mundane everyday life things and make it sound like she's doing something crazy. She's doing a triathlon or something.
Cause racial divides again. Well, because they keep on posting KKK stuff all over the place. And doing other racially fueled things that I am not in alignment with. Just for the record, yo tengo 4 niños.
Oh my gosh, she's speaking Spanish again. I haven't heard Spanish from her in a while. Why is she speaking Spanish now again?
4 niños are all 4 white mixed with some sort of brown. So, for the record, if I was racist, would I go to bed with a brown guy? Probably not.
You can still be racist, dude. There's lots of different races to be racist toward.
For the record. And not only that, but you don't have to be racist to think that a black person is an ignorant piece of shit.
But why are we even bringing race into it? Like, that doesn't make sense, Heather. And you can still sleep with people and be racist. Like,
you also can know people pink, orange, zebra, black, brown, gray, who are intelligent, kind, and respectful individuals. So I don't think that racism is the problem here. I think the problem is...
I think it is a problem. Yes, racism is a problem. And you're racist, dude.
Certain individuals who lack the ability to be intelligent...
such as yourself?
Just say it's a race thing. It's not a race thing. It's that you're actually a fucking idiot. Like, you're awful to be around and you're a moron. Like, no matter what color you were, I would say that. So rest assured, it's not about the race. It's about the way that you are. And I don't fucking like you. That's it.
That's why you say things like these demographics and these people and blah, blah, blah.
But they were brainwashing me into thinking that there were some racist things, taking place. So who knows? Maybe I am turning racist. I really don't know what they've got going on. But they did a clinical kind of like trial or study or something. Excuse me, to brainwash an individual. And other individuals, doctors were like, yeah, it is. And they're like, no, it's not. No, it's not. And they're like, okay, let us show you. And they took a test group and they fucked everybody up, you guys, like real bad. Hold on.
I gotta drink the water, collagen or whatever.
Everybody was scared. Even the black people were scared. They said that if you look at each other in the eyes, they steal your soul from out of your body. Everyone was walking around, and it's not.
See, it's like, I'm not racist. Let me just spout some racist rhetoric, though.
They don't just do.
Which I disavow, YouTube. All right, I'm showing people this because it's what you should not do in life. You should not. You should go seek help, some mental health. If you get to this point, and if you can self-reflect, or if loved ones are saying, hey man, you're starting to sound like Heather Gillespie, just go get checked out. It's always good to get checked out. That's what Tony Michael Johns would say. I heard that Tony Michael Johns might be out of jail, or he's about to get out of jail. I can't remember who told me that. It might have been Tink. I might have just saw it somewhere. I don't know. But I have to look into that. I forgot about that.
By saying it one time. They say it, and then they give you validation that it's true. They give you a reason.
Yeah, don't be a racist car goblin.
To believe that it's true. Like, it starts happening. And then after they give you a reason to believe it's
Hold
true.
me.
They just keep on piling on the evidence with like real world cause and effect. So like if you do something in alignment with what they said, they come back at you like, see, we told you it was true. So like if they say, oh, don't close that door, because if you close that door, something bad will happen. And you're like, yeah, right. Boom. And you close the door. All of a sudden, you know,
World War III happens.
you get an alert on your bank. You just fucking lost $10,000 to fraud.
Oh.
Oh, what the fuck? You try to open the door back up and like hope that the money will come back. The money never comes back. That's just, they're fucking crazy. Seriously. And
That's a weird analogy.
and then they'll tell you like, all right, well, I told you once, don't close that door. Now, are you going to listen to me? You're like, yes, I'll listen. Right. A few days go by and you forget, you come home, you're used to closing the door. You close the door. You're now traumatized. You're like, oh God, you run and grab the door, try to open it before it's too late, but it's already too late. You get another notification on your phone. There's another $10,000 gone from your bank account. Fuck.
Is this an analogy for the $10 fine she had to do per day that she mentioned all the people's names in contempt of court or whatever? Because she said one time she's getting fined $10 a day. Is this like opening, closing the door?
That's what they've been doing, like with a lot of people in the demographics. They've been taking control of the state of mind, meeting the allegations with some sort of cause and effect to prove or disprove their theory or what they're saying to be true or not, and then just brainwashing everybody and then just sitting back or running away when it gets too much for them to handle. I can guarantee you that even when I did have hair on my legs, it most certainly was not black. Why do I have black hair on my legs?
Yeah, shave your legs. Remember Xavier? How he would shave his legs?
And like water retention. What is going on here? I did live in that environment, urban decay. I mean, no, it was fucking crazy in there. The south side was empty. I mean, empty. There was nobody.
Why is she driving? I don't know. She was driving somewhere. And then she left us in the car again. I made that weird face. I kept the weird face in. And then she came... Oh, I think it ended there. And then she comes back on this live. Down to the voices.
So apparently they don't sell diuretics at Walgreens. That being said, I'm super confused because they've always sold them. They're called water pills. And they make you urinate and get rid of all the water that you're holding.
Oh, because the water in the legs? She's got water in her legs.
It's been a thing for years and years and years. So I don't understand. My mom used to have them in the 90s. So I do not, it's called a diuretic. So if they could.
I did hear about the godmother. Was that for today's stream? That was wild, yeah.
What the fuck,
Maybe if I just go visit my godmother, everything will be okay. No, probably not. I don't know why they would even talk to you, to be honest.
I'll try another store. I need to have that because my ankles are swollen right now for absolutely no reason at all. And I just saw the doctor yesterday and everything is fine. My blood pressure is absolutely phenomenal, 116/80. I'm always classic textbook perfect with my blood pressure. But I cannot have any more of this. Cannot.
There was also like, I gotta pee in inappropriate places. I can't remember what live that was from either. I can't remember if I like just heard that randomly editing this whole big thing together, or if it was from... Has she done 2 or 3 lives? I think it was 3 lives, but one of them, it was like 4 minutes or something, so I privated it, and my laptop audio was really bad. So I don't really know. It's gonna be so nice to sleep in my own bed tonight. Gonna be way more refreshed in the days to come, but yeah, I don't know. It's a crazy time. Hey, Birdie.
So, brush my teeth. I was eating all those seeds.
Heather's living off of sunflower seeds now. Why is this here?
Hey, listen.
I'm 5'9" on my flat foot, which is the correct height to be a fashion model, not a fucking victim. No, that girl is probably 5'5" or 5'6" at best.
At Cindy_Lou_102 super chatted $5. Her legs are swollen because she is sitting in a car for a month. Get out of the car and move, you sloth.
Yeah, I can't believe she was like, oh, it's so nice to sit in your car and work all day. No, I was in a car for like 2 hours going up north, and I was so cramped. I hate that. I would go crazy if I had to like drive in a car all day. Fuck that shit. But thank you for the 5, Cindy. She's like, I'm not racist. Are you sure about that, Heather?
But I do have feelings and opinions against certain black people, brown people, white people, and orange people. Whatever other color fucking person that there is. And those opinions are self-created and owned by each individual respectively. So if I don't like you, it's because you're an asshole. Period.
Then just don't bring race into things, and then you'll be fine. I'm not saying she has to like everyone. I'm just saying when you don't like someone, why are we even bringing race into it?
No. Stop allowing them to be a part of my life. Oh my gosh, that looks adorable, River Grove. I love that. So cute.
Purple people.
River Grove installed some really cute fountain at Des Plaines and Grand. Like, it looks like a drinking fountain, but also like a Zen fountain. Like, it could be used for either.
The noise of the car is probably why this ended up in here. Or the AC or something, because I went through this already. Why is this here? Yeah, still stunned. Oh.
I am not having that in my medical record. I have every fucking other thing in there. Fuck you guys, for real. I'm not doing that. Definitely not. It was brought up on a number of occasions that you've been baiting, badgering, stalking, and harassing me for a very long time. Or you're not getting any energy at all to your miserable existence, and the only way that you can bring people back into your life is to pretend as if you've got some sort of stakeholder access into mine.
Stakeholder. It's an interesting terminology for this.
Would be the reality of the situation.
Sorry, I'm mad at myself. I don't know what this is in here.
Oh yeah, okay, so keto diet we discussed. No one is giving any sort of contribution that means anything. Intermittent fasting we discussed. We discussed the 3-day a meal cycle of...
You didn't discuss anything. You've had conversations with yourself about a nonsense, yeah. No discussion has been had.
Diet, and whether or not we actually believe that we do need 3 entire meals a day. Is it possible that we could survive and maybe even thrive with only 1 or 2 meals and maybe a snack each day? You know, and also I will bring this up again because I still haven't gotten any sort of answer. What is going on with horses?
What?
Eating hay.
I don't, it's a horse. It's a different kind of animal.
And getting super strong.
Dinosaurs used to eat rocks, Heather Gillespie, okay? It's not, we're not a horse. We're not a dinosaur either.
But humans need to eat meat. How do you explain that? Why does a human
Same way cats can only eat meat.
Eat meat?
They're carnivores. We're omnivores. Fucking a horse is a herbivore, right?
Muscle, but a horse that literally is so strong it can pull a carriage just eats hay. You know what I'm saying?
Highly educated, you guys.
So that's where I'm at with that. And that's my understanding of, you know, the
What's the deal with horses?
fitness industry. And with regards to wellness and physical balance with your mental health and sound body, mind, blah, blah, blah. I can tell you this. I feel fucking phenomenal after I get a massage. So if you don't believe me, just watch type shit. Go in a space of shoulders like this type of stress, if you know, you know, and have a massage and see how you feel. And then try to tell me that there is no connection with positive touch, with the physical breaking down of energetic blocks. What do you think balls are? Oh. What do you think balls are in your muscles? You know those balls, knots, rather. That is a samskara, bro. That is a samskara. And as soon as you get it worked out and...
I was told she's right about this, but I don't know because I don't know anything about this stuff.
Get it massaged, you're good. So...
Balls.
That's it. You know, just get in with the massaging and move forward from there. And, you know, have a great day. And I will check back in later because I have to figure out what to do next and kind of where to go from here. As that nasty ass lady from a few minutes ago said, I have been without a job for the last 5 days, since Monday of last week. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah. Since Monday of last week, Monday at 11:30, they disconnected my driving apps. So my Grubhub, I still have personal driving on my resume and social media pages. And I am getting some requests for that. So I need to go through those. Also, I got a job at
She shouldn't do that. She's not licensed and stuff.
gas station, which I really love because I can be inside of one of those plastic boxes where I don't have to be subjected to anyone's bullshit. And I love
No, you're still gonna have to talk to people.
that for myself. So we shall see. I was supposed to start yesterday, but someone stole my social security, my 7th copy of my social security card since 2020 to be stolen. And the United States government has done not a goddamn thing to fucking protect me.
What do you mean? You keep losing your social security card, obviously. That's not the government. What do you want the government to do? Help you not lose shit?
I mean, what the fuck is it going to take? They have stolen my social security card 7 times.
Hey,
What is going
listen.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm busy. I'm busy making profitable artwork.
At Cindy_Lou_102 super chatted $5. Can't give your son $12 but can get injections and massages and nails. She's a piece of work.
Make it make sense. Thank you for the 5 cents.
here? I don't know. So, and you're only allowed to get 10 in a lifetime. So what happens after that? Well, you're going to have to ask them to print you one off on Fiverr because the United States government is like, fuck you all. If you've had 10 social.
Yeah, some Hindu philosophy thing. Samskaras are mental impressions. Recollections are psychological imprints.
You're struck. So Fiverr, you can get anything printed on Fiverr. You could get a birth certificate. You could get a social. You could get anything you want printed on there. So, that's always an option. But I just like to get my shit directly from the government because they owe me, and I've been being, worked for many years, so they owe me. So I shouldn't have to go pay a third.
They owe me, man.
For anything.
Being a mole.
And if I do have to pay a third party for something, here's the thing about paying someone for something. You have to be in alignment to do so. What does that mean? How do I pay you $500 for a service if I only have $7 in my bank account?
You don't. You don't get the service.
It makes no sense. Obviously, I couldn't. So you have to be in alignment if you're going to need a third party assistance, So stay in alignment and have a good day.
What's with this alignment thing?
Does anyone know if this is the quote-unquote lawless version of society and if I'm trapped in a simulation or a virtual reality or if this is actual real life? Does anyone know? Because I'm curious, more than curious. I need to know so that I could behave effectively to the expectation. If this is not a lawless society, like they're communicating it to be, then there are some serious issues with the consistency or the lack thereof of the certain policies that are being prohibited and inhibited, as well as supported and endorsed. If we are not able to deem what is appropriate or expected.
What do you think Heather Gillespie would be like on a farm? Do you think she would start having conspiracies about the animals and saying that the goats have camera eyes in them or something? Goats' eyes are crazy looking. They're rectangles. Have you guys seen a goat eye? I probably showed you guys a goat eye before, but let's look at a goat eye again. Because it's pretty wild. Look at this. So I could see her like... They're so weird. Having some conspiracies about that, maybe, per se.
Or accepted, you can't get mad when we don't do what you want us to do, is what I'm saying. So please let me know what it is, that I can expect from this group. And thank you very much. I'm OTL all the time. I don't know who gets the privilege of jumping on here with me, but let me know. And there are sometimes they allow this property BJB to be in existence, and then there are sometimes that it's not in existence at all. Does anyone?
You just drive past it and not really look at it, I guess, and then you say it's not there. Things just don't disappear overnight.
Oh, the significance
and reappear
of that when those specific real estate groups start switching up, what goes on with that? Does anyone know? All right. Well, let me know when you know. Please let me know. Okay.
We can't because the comments are off.
This is the best thing ever. Anyways, to give an update, I have same situation.
Hey, listen.
Pretty much.
I am a member of the United States of American citizenship, a natural-born citizen of this country. I have rights. You cannot hold me in my apartment. You cannot me. You cannot steal from me. What the fuck? We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility.
At Jared_based super chatted $2. I have rights. Ensure domestic tranquility. Zany face.
They did it. They did the one. They did the one, Jared. Thank you for the 2.
The difference is that I am locked out of the, or not locked out of, but unable to download the Secret Shopper app that I have a balance with.
Oh, to be a secret shopper.
Yes. We love MILFs. Who doesn't love a good MILF?
At Bamage Creations super chatted $2. Gifted a GLA and after it said trouble with server?
Trouble with the server? But wouldn't let you do it? YouTube is a crazy lad sometimes. I appreciate it though. Thank you for the 2.
So balance meaning they owe me money that I worked for. I think it's only like 12 or 15 bucks, but
I mean, based off of that interaction the other day, it totally sounds like you're a great secret shopper.
I was basically working in the capacity of, for the supplier, taking photos of various display cases and submitting them after answering several questions with regards to quantity, placement of product, things of that nature. So I need to figure that out as soon as possible. And then the job that I got, the gas station attendant job, they wanted my social. My social was stolen for the 6th or 7th time since 2020. So he said maybe when the social comes in, he would give me the hours back, but that even with a W-2, and other forms of identity that verify typically and are legally acceptable for use in gaining employment, W-2, tax return, etc., that he could not accept those, that he could only accept an actual social. I did get an employment verification letter, which is an acceptable form of Social Security card, from the Social Security Administration yesterday.
Go back with that.
However, I did not go over there to see if he would accept that. And then they said 5 to 10 days for the actual Social Security card. So I am waiting for that. I applied to a couple more brand ambassador roles, and I have been eating seeds and collagen because anytime I feel like extra bloated or like just not good digestively.
I feel like Heather could be a Kurt Cobain song at this point. Seeds and collagen, that's my meal, my friend.
I consume seeds because it's been deemed that sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds are good for the removal of any potential parasite. And when you eat meat, there's always a chance that there could be, and vegetables. I mean, think of a cucumber, especially organic. When you're eating this food, this type of food, you have to understand that bugs, worms, other wildlife, they poop in the soil where a lot of these things are grown. Bugs, birds, birds fly overhead. Most vegetables and fruits are not grown in a dome, right? And then with that being said, there's always the potential that any one of the foods, and I eat a lot of cucumbers, I eat a lot of other things, so
Just really put a lot of thought into this.
there's always the potential, that could be some sort of an issue. So I've been eating a lot of seeds, and I cannot, with no restroom obviously in my vehicle, I have been typically drinking 3 to 5 bottles of water each day. In doing so, I have to use the restroom a lot, and my body is currently holding water. I've gone to multiple Walgreens locations in search of a diuretic, an over-the-counter diuretic.
Can't you just take, fuck, I don't know what that is. Laxatives? Why can't you just take laxatives?
Find one, which is so weird to me. I mean, water pills are like an easy thing to get.
Or just drink caffeine. She just wants to pee? Just drink caffeine.
They even used to have them at the dollar store, like literally. So I don't know
The caffeine pills.
what is going on with that. That no Walgreens seems to have these items. But I'm going to try another one. When you drink 3 to 5 bottles of water each day, normally, and your body is at a natural space of hydration with those 3 to 5 bottles of water, and then you stop abruptly drinking those 3 to 5 bottles of water, you need to take some sort of diuretic most times, because otherwise your body mistakes the change in the natural water consumption for dehydration, or some sort of water drought.
Brooke had this problem on the 4th of July weekend with Dave, remember?
Like a water famine or something. So your
That's how it all started.
body is like, whoa, usually we get 3 to 5 bottles, 16-ounce bottles of water a day. We use the restroom this many times a day. This is what keeps us functioning and clean and detoxed, etc. If if the body is no longer, needing the restroom that often, and we're not getting that much water, maybe there's a water shortage. This is your body. This is what your body is telling itself. So in that case, whatever water she drinks, we're gonna hold on to, and the body in that decrease, even though for many people don't even drink 1 water bottle a day. Some people don't drink water regularly at all their whole lives. And I do though, so, and I have, when I began prepping for the NPC, which is an amateur weightlifting bodybuilding competition.
Kind of like Iron Man. She has a lot of Burkeisms today. She's, what? Fucking agree, does she say she has medical law? I guess that's not really medical stuff. She doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Have different divisions. They have bikini, they have wellness, they have physique, and then NPC is the amateur, but they have a professional division as well called IFBB, which is the pros. When you are prepping for that, you start drinking a gallon of water daily, literally every day. And
5'9", that's model height or whatever, not victim height.
In that understanding that becomes homeostasis, which is body's normal. When you stop,
I don't know that word. I don't know what the fuck homeostasis is.
Drinking that much water, you will hold water. That is a natural, thing to happen. So, under that understanding, you have to take a diuretic so that you can get rid of that extra water. For me, I'm holding it in my legs right now. I can feel it. And they've offered me.
Yeah, so I was right. She wants this to get rid of the water weight in her legs. Supposedly, that's what she thinks it is. It might be just like lack of circulation. You need to stop sitting in the same place for so long, or your legs are gonna bloat up. Especially if you're drinking, I don't know, or ingesting some salt. Salt will retain water. So like, just you don't need a diuretic. I don't think, in my opinion, we don't need a diuretic. I've never needed one in my life.
At Walgreens, a compression stocking, which I have used in the past. Compression stockings are something that we used to recommend to cardiovascular patients that were having issues with circulation. I don't think it would be very effective at getting rid of the water. I think it would just move the water from my legs, if anything. You know, circulation is not really the issue, but...
Oh shit, she was even thinking that. You know, it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Because one time, my ankle swelled up. Because all I was doing was eating Doritos and sitting in one spot. So, and I went to the doctor and they're like, you gotta just move around a bit. And then they went away. Yeah, so that's how I know this from experience.
With that being said, I have not been able to find a diuretic. A diuretic will actually eliminate and void all of the extra water that your body is carrying. So I would like to find a diuretic. I am trying to make a decision about what to do next with regards to employment, you know, and moving forward. I don't know if I can really handle another round of being stalked. And as you guys know, even when I was at the ping pong social...
Spin. Just call it spin. You said spin when you were there. Why are we calling it the ping pong social now? That's such a weird place. No one would ever call it that.
I was there...
Where are you going? I'm going down to the ping pong social. No.
For maybe 6 months before the stock, not even, maybe 6 weeks before the stalking became, you know, an issue again. And my GM would be on the phone, like, I'd walk in and they'd pull me into the office and start telling me, like, you know, this is ridiculous. This person called 30 or 40 times today. They're claiming to be someone who knows you, saying this about you and that about you. And
well, don't do that. I don't know why people do that. That's crazy.
About you and that about you.
Let her have her ping pong job.
I'm like, what do I do? You know, and it's been nothing new. This has been since 2000.
But again, that's why you don't give the internet personal information, or try to not as much as possible.
2020. That I've been being stalked intermittently.
They're taking this out too. What were they doing? Did I just like give up? I was like, I need this rendered for tomorrow when I was doing this on Thursday. Is that what happened here?
I can't be... 7 out of 7 days a week for the last 2 years. And I am having a very difficult time with not working. It's fucking annoying and terrible. My kids are about to go back to school. I need back to school supplies for them.
No, you don't.
I need, you know, clothing for them, shoes. I need to make sure they have everything. And it's just not a good time for me to be between jobs at all. So I'm hoping that the higher authority will do something once and for all that will prevent any external third party from getting in the way of my paycheck moving forward, because I have responsibilities, you know.
Gary. Maybe I was like, oh, I'll do this after. 'Cause I won't even get to this part on Friday. This is crazy. What the fuck, dude? I didn't even include this one. This is what I'm thinking of. Unless you did a whole other stream that was just her doing makeup. She not off there? Because we were going at 10 times speed. And she like... Like, what is this in normal speed? She's out. She just went out. That's a toothbrush? Oh my goodness. Is this where it... Is it this whole stream? Good night, Cindy. Oopsies. Well, at least we're making good time, I guess. We'll definitely be able to finish through all this, and then we'll be caught up. Oh god, finally.
The blue pill or the red pill?
Really? Don't even need... We didn't even need to fucking hear that. Oh god, of course that she does that.
I mean, how do you know that leather comes from cows? Have you ever seen leather being made before? How do you know that leather is genuinely leather? Do you know how to authenticate? So I think it takes more of a strong, intelligent person
To know what leather is?
to be aware of the fact that most of us don't know how to authenticate any substance or material, and we can only trust the integrity of the information that's being given to us in that set of circumstances. Like, there's a lot of really duplicated material that is actually really great, and like a lot of meat on the market today that isn't even really meat is difficult to tell if you didn't know. I just washed my hair the day before yesterday at night with baby shampoo. That's all I use. It's so versatile. It's so gentle.
At hotels.
And it's so affordable. And it smells great. And it reminds me of my babies. It has no downside. It's one bottle and that's it. And then I use other product in my hair as needed, but definitely not after 1 or 2 nights. Okay. Using this. I use Febreze in my car, but lately I've been using this daily air spray. Neutralizes dust mite matter, pollen, allergen neutralizer. And this is what I use for shampoo and for my body. And this is just a little lotion. I just keep this, and then when I get a bigger bottle, or if I don't have a larger bottle or what have you, I put in a couple of pumps. That's the lotion from Daily Zen. I believe the brand is Method. Which, by the way, if you have ever used Method products before, how amazing is the fragrance associated with the Peace? Oh no, is it Peace? Yeah, Peace. The pink bottle. I love that one so much. When I would be like although it is kind of like a reminder of like some hard times for me, so I haven't really purchased it since those times.
Peace reminds her of hard times.
So Olay pink ribbons, but that one's the best if you're using it in the shower, not if you have to take a bath, because if you take a bath it like leaves residue. It's really moisturizing, and it's mostly I use it as a shave lotion when I need to shave my armpits or my legs or whatever. But since I haven't been having hair grow back until now, conveniently, when I don't have access to the bathtub. But yeah, I need to go and get a razor that is one of those electric dry shave razors. I thought I already had laser surgery on my legs and armpits. Guess not. Which makes no sense, because I mean literally for the last year I would go 3 to 6 months and not even need to shave my legs. No hair would grow.
That's not normal. Is it? I would imagine your legs would... They go. You're supposed to grow hair within 3 months.
Isn't that weird? And then on the line, it's been changing intermittently, but I'm trying to ignore it so that I don't scare anyone, you know, because what are my feelings in documenting truth and reality? Who cares about that? Right? Why would anyone want that when we could just call me, you know, names and represent me in a way that isn't truthful? And that's sarcasm. I just miss being productive. I miss like doing my job, having money to send my child. School is about to start. I don't know if my child had dinner today. You know? So I like being able to say, oh, you need gas money? No problem. Let me send 15. It's my child, and I've discussed this a million times. Our children are our biological responsibilities in this world.
Biological responsibilities. Well, we didn't do too well there. Yeah, I mean, I've shaved my legs to tattoo them before, so the hair grew back pretty fast. I don't know. Did you get laser removal? 3 months just seems crazy to me.
You know? Even in the absence of any sort of government or court system.
You can wax them? I've never waxed anything on me.
Gonna say to you, oh, you need to go take care of your baby.
In the southern accent?
No. Inside of us, there's something wrong when we feel like we can't provide for, or we're not being permitted to provide for our babies. Well, for me anyway. For most of the moms I know.
Yeah, it is a full season. So you only wax your legs 4 times a year? And you're just like dolphin skin?
Okay, I'm pretty sure my daughter had cheerleading. But I'm not quite sure. I haven't been able to speak with her today yet. Hopefully she will call soon. We shall see. Anytime it smells like gas, I always light a match.
You shouldn't. That's a bad idea. Why did we say that? Is that going to be a soundbite? I need to make sound bites tomorrow. I'm so excited to sleep. I am so excited to sleep tonight.
I always light a match.
Hold on, we gotta put it back even more. Sorry.
Anytime it smells like gas, I always light a match.
Is that from something? Is she quoting something? Or is she just trying to sound cool?
And that fragrance, I love that fragrance. Do you guys like the fragrance of wood? Like,
I don't think she's gonna get the evil people send us to the gas station. It's like every time she smells, she's gonna light the gas station on fire, dude.
I love that fragrance. Like when you have do you guys have a fireplace at your house? I love that fragrance. Sometimes even after the match goes off, I turn it back on so that I can smell it more.
It'll be like Zoolander. That scene in Zoolander. I love fire.
Oh my gosh, a pumpkin seed and a sunflower seed in my purse.
Why do you think it's so long to charge? Is that normal? I swear it's been charged. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it hasn't been charging forever. Alright, Heather, what are we doing? We just sitting in parking lots now? Plugging around? Not even talking? Then when we blow through a month's worth of Adderall in a week. Don't know what the fuck to do with ourselves after. passing out. Don't know the song. There's this song. Okay, so she has more fines or something. No standing parking time restricted. What happened at 1 a.m. on August 1st? So she just has like more tickets. What did she say at the end here? Just slow moving. Nothing. She didn't say nothing. Okay. So she got another ticket. At this place. And her tag is expiring at the end of this month, which is bad because she's probably not going to pay to fix that. That's a local Google channel. So that's what we're all caught up now. And we sniped the last 2 or 3, I don't know, since she began. I can't fucking speak. I need to go to bed. We did it though, guys. We did it. Oh, it would have been 5 hours if we tried to do it all in one go. So hey. Hey, the Fonz used to do that? I didn't used to watch those. I don't know. And I could have cut out a lot of that shit at the end. I don't know what happened there. What I think happened is I just wanted to put everything in the right order, and then I think I got tired, and I said I can't edit out anything more, so I'm going to have to just export it so it's exported, and the day 2. I'll edit out the last bit, and then I didn't. I forgot because I lied down in my bed, which is a bad idea, and I slept right before I came on stream today, and I almost didn't get up. But I'll be refreshed tomorrow. I'm so excited. So excited. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. I don't know what's happening tomorrow, so we'll do a B-sides at night. We'll snipe anything if people go live. B-sides. Probably be a long B-sides tomorrow because there's a lot of stuff to catch up on and like the B-side people. The people. I think Darker Fuck's even been posting too. I'm excited because I can't remember last time we looked at Darker Fuck. Or what he was doing. So yeah. Have a great night, you guys. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. And I'll see ya on the flippity flop. Toodaloodles.